My friends have never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I made up a bunch of fake scenarios to see if they can guess them apart from the real ones. This is how it went. Duck, you have never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Well, kinda. What? I'm a pro.
You confident or no?
No, nothing.
I'm feeling confident that I will only miss a couple.
Scenario number 1. During part 3, Jotaro faces off against a pedophilic orangutan who captures an 11-year-old girl with his ability to spawn an enormous Navy battleship.
A pedophilic orangutan? So it's not like an ape.
No, how would you? That's racist. Why would you say that?
I'm gonna go right off the bat, like right off my gut on this first one and say true. I don't think you're creative enough to come up with that.
That is so fucking mean. It's true. You're right. Correct.
You know, this sounds so JoJo, but I think you're baiting me for the first one, so I'm gonna say false.
I'm so sorry, Duck.
You're kidding
the first
me.
Scenario.
Willy!
This really makes me want to watch JoJo's, I can't lie.
Scenario number 2. In part 3, Polnareff falls into a toilet and is taken hostage by an enemy stand user who happens to be a distant cousin of the Greek god Poseidon. We see flashbacks of the cousins giving each other swirlies, which eventually led to the birth of the stand user.
I saw swirlies a couple times, and so I'm gonna say this one's true, just because I saw some swirlies in there.
I'm so sorry.
What? How is the pedophilic orangutan the right one?
My gut says you over-explain. That reason, it feels like you might have come up with it, so I'm gonna say false.
Correct! That scenario did not happen. You're doing so much better than Duck already. Sorry, Duck. After Dio's child, Jono, is born, he reforms himself and settles down, opening an ice cream shop in Naples. One night, Dio refuses to give Jono a scoop of mint chocolate chip panda paws, causing Jono to spiral in rage. Seeking revenge, Jono attempts to take control of the mafia in order to shut down Dio's ice cream business for good.
What was the flavor of ice cream again?
Mint chocolate chip panda paws.
Because you said it so like assuredly, and you instantly knew what the flavor of ice cream was, as if you've seen it happen 1,000 times.
It's one of my favorite scenes.
I'm gonna say it's true.
Unfortunately, Dio did not.
2 things to take away from that. 1, mint chocolate chip ice cream called Panda Paws is the cutest goddamn thing I've ever heard in my life.
Wait, have you never heard of panda paws?
No, is that real?
Is that a buffalo thing? Wait, is this like a...
Oh no, I think you just gave away your hand.
Wait, this is a... Fuck!
I'm gonna have to say that this one's a lie.
No!
False. I actually was gonna say true.
I didn't know panda paws was a thing from where I live, dude. I'm giving you a half a point. That doesn't count.
What?
Half a point.
No, I rightfully earned that point.
In part 4, Josuke befriends an extraterrestrial alien who possesses the ability to morph his body into any object he pleases. Josuke then uses this ability to cheat his friend Rohan out of money by changing the alien's appearance to a pair of dice.
They gamble with the alien man.
He changes him into dice so that he can roll what he wants to gamble.
Yeah.
Based upon everything you told me, I'm gonna say this is a false scenario, Willy.
Final answer?
Why do you do that? Why don't you just like give me the answer? No, not final answer. True is the answer. I'm switching my answers.
Thank fucking God it is true.
That is actually awesome writing.
That's
That has to be real.
5
True.
That'd be correct.
Let's go. Nice.
After the events that transpire in part 3, I gotta have to burp. Okay.
Is that part of the question?
No, it's not. We get a montage of where our heroes are now. We find out that Polnareff, unaware of his own strength, picked his own nose so far that it caused him permanent brain damage, leaving him in a wheelchair, bound for the rest of his life.
My God. This is probably the one I'm most conflicted on so far.
He was digging for gold that hard.
Yeah.
That he induced a brain injury.
Yeah.
I'm going to say false. That did not happen.
That is correct. Polnareff did not paralyze
Let's
himself
go!
by picking his nose. That's one of the
yeah.
only things that Polnareff has not embarrassed himself with. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna go with true on this one. I mean, I've been digging so hard, before that
Unfortunately, Polnareff did not pick his nose so far that it caused brain damage. That is incorrect. Can you even get a 60%?
Yes, Willy. Yes, I can.
In the latest animated part, Jolene Cujo is sentenced to 10 years in Green Dolphin Street Prison. Hang on, I gotta say that again. Green Dolphin Street Prison.
It's 100% true.
That's how they say it in this show. For scamming little children on CSGO. I'm just kidding, she didn't actually. She was actually sentenced for shoplifting 2,479 units of instant ramen with her stand ability.
So that's like $2,479. I'm going to say false. There's no way you go to prison for that little amount of money.
That would be true.
Let's go!
The only thing I've ever seen from the most recent JoJo season is when she was bending over in front of the cops.
Oh my god.
That's
Why
it.
is that our rap, man? We get one episode of some fucking...
Wait, why is that your rap?
God, everyone thinks we're perverts now, man.
Okay, then yeah, this is true.
I'm not even gonna say final answer. Unfortunately,
really?
she didn't. In part 5, Bucciarelli's gang initiates Giorno by forcing him to drink a teacup full of piss. Giorno uses his stand ability to transform his teeth into jellyfish in order to absorb the liquid as he drinks it.
Wait, you can do that?
God, what?
You know, if I answer true enough.
You gotta get something right?
It seems like every 5 seconds, just something just absolutely batshit off the walls is happening.
Lock it in.
You're correct.
I knew I was.
I'm gonna say false. That's not true.
Final answer?
Yes.
Sorry, your 100% streak is now wrong. It's now wrong.
JoJo's, dude.
In part 2, Joseph finally defeats Cars after crashing an airplane into an erupting volcano. The force of the eruption sent them flying into outer space, and Cars freezes outside of the Earth's orbit.
This one, my dear fellow JoJo fan, is true.
How do you know?
I watched it.
Yes, yes, it is true.
For JoJo's, that sounds legit. I'm gonna say true. That does happen.
God damn it, I don't like this. You're seeing through all this shit, man. I like Duck more. Duck was just blissfully ignorant the whole time. The final question.
Okay.
In part 4, Josuke and Okuyasu go into a bar to take a load off after searching for Kira for hours. What they didn't know was there was an enemy stand user ready and waiting for them. He knocks Josuke unconscious, and as Okuyasu gets his attack ready, the stand user creates 10 different copies of himself ready to fight.
Like shadow clones?
This is probably the most difficult one out of all of them, actually.
Are you serious?
This is like for all the money, huh?
This is failing or failing?
Okay.
A part of me is thinking you're playing some prank on me, and it's just like you're just like trying to like hint towards shadow clone jutsu. False, didn't happen.
That is correct, Jack.
Oh!
This is a false scenario final answer.
Thank God. Yes, you are correct. It is a false scenario. I didn't even trick you once with mine.
I got one wrong, but that one, I think that one was tough.
So you got 3 right?
I got 4 right.
4 right. Let's go. That's not bad.
4 out of 9. I mean, that's like less than 50.